So Hazel is the one that came the furthest today to come present and meet everyone.
Yeah, West Park had to fight through that traffic today. So yeah, this is my first meetup, so it's really nice to meet everybody. And I'm also coming here as a very traditional artist, working in primarily very traditional mediums like classical oil painting. And also wax, so they're very, very physical mediums. So the more I get into this space here, and the more I meet more technical-minded people, and I can see more applications for technical disciplines. And I'm starting to think how I can merge those with more traditional mediums that I've worked in so far. So these mediums, they have a lot of limitations, as do digital mediums. So I'm wondering how they can be combined to create something entirely new. So I'm just starting on this journey actually, just trying to figure out which digital disciplines I can apply to my own work and see how that would sort of merge together. So I'm just sort of figuring out what I can do and where my creativity can be applied in that area. Because I think in a lot of technical disciplines, I'm getting the sense that they need more creative people in that space. So I'm also looking at that as well. So yeah, this is just the beginning of my journey into more of a technical space, and that's it.
Do you think that traditional art can make the jump into the digital space, or can you imagine how it would do that even?
I think so, yeah, because actually yesterday I was having a play around with ZBrush for the first time. So what I had was a piece that I made out of wax. So I got the fibers from a palm tree and then coated it in wax to make these this amazing texture. So it looks sort of like a very like a heavy kind of like a network almost, but raised up. So I put that into the program and then covered an object with it within the program. And it created this amazing three-dimensional sculpture, you know, using the texture that I created in the real world and then applying it in the program. So there's all kinds of applications where you can merge like physical media and digital media. I guess it'd be VR applications as well. So you could create a physical piece and then take it into a VR program and do something with it there, I think, which is something that I would like to explore personally.
One last question.
Sure.
In the digital world, as Jeremy was talking about, you can create what they call a non-fungible token. It essentially means that that piece of digital art is that one, and if you as the artist created it, they will always know that it was yours originally.
Right.
What that has caused a lot of people asking is how much of the art is the artist? Since you can verify through math that you created that, like how much value goes into that particular, and how much of it is the concepts that you created or the perspectives that you brought. In the art world, a lot of people are trying to answer that question. Like, for example, if you get something from Pablo Picasso, everybody knows, even if it was just a scribble, that's going to be worth however many millions of dollars.
Right.
Right. That's the part that in physical form you cannot divide, but in the digital realm you can. Have you?
Do you mean as far as selling edition, like say like a photographic print, you have a number of editions, so you can verify which edition number that you have. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I guess my question to you was, have you ever thought, now that you're trying to bring your art somehow into the digital realm, how much of the art is really, of the value of the art is given just because it's you or Picasso or whoever, and how much of it is it because it's something new and authentic that nobody's thought of or expresses it in a different way?
I guess the market dictates the value of the work. Like when I create a physical piece, I put a price tag on it, and I guess the digital experience of that piece would be anchored to the value of the real world physical object that I've created. So it would have some relationship to the physical piece, I think, going forward. But that's an interesting question because I've never really thought about that before. But yeah, I can imagine, the value being tied to the physical piece that was initially created. Yeah.
Cool, I think we're going to be kicked out of this room.
That's all right.
Yeah,
We could stay in the hall all night, but in this room,
Once
thanks
Claire's
everyone
done
for
her
staying.
thing.
So actually, tomorrow we actually have another event up in West Palm. So it's actually Real Trade, one of the real estate dApps built on EOS. So we're hosting appetizers cocktail hour in downtown West Palm. So I'll give you guys a flyer. It's like happy hour time frame tomorrow night.
Absolutely. I'll be there.